Welcome to another great day at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. Today we're going to have a look at the 2018 Terrain Denali all-wheel drive, shown here in the gorgeous red quartz tint coat exterior color. And under the hood you'll find a 2-liter direct injected inline 4-cylinder turbo engine with 9-speed automatic transmission. Let's take a look. As we make our way to the inside of the vehicle here, just wanted to point out a couple things. On these chrome side mirrors here, we have the integrated turn signal. As well, this vehicle is equipped with side blind spot warning, I should say, as you can tell by this icon in the side mirror. So when that icon lights up, it means that someone's in your blind spot. One of the many safety features of this 2018 Terrain. We also have this chrome accented door handle here with the remote keyless entry feature. So as long as the key fob is on you, with one press of this button you can both lock and unlock the vehicle, which is a nice feature. You don't have to worry about fumbling with your keys or anything like that. On the inside of the driver's side door here, you have the preferences for seat and mirror memory, as well as power lock and unlock, of course your power windows, power mirrors, as well as window locks. You also have the power liftgate feature down here, so you can set the trunk to open all the way, 3/4 of the way, or turn the feature off completely. And all it takes is one press of that button once you have the height set. This vehicle is also equipped with Bose premium speakers, which sound really awesome when you have the music blaring in the vehicle here. Taking a look to the inside, over on the left hand side, you have your lighting settings. Down below that there is the parking brake. Over on the left hand side you have your cruise control settings, as well as an option for a heated steering wheel. And in behind here are 2 buttons, and those will help you flip through favorite radio stations if you have them set. Over on the right hand side you have this circle of buttons to control the driver information center, which is that screen right in front of the driver. We'll get a better look in just a second here. You also have these 2 buttons for hands-free communication. Once again, 2 buttons behind the steering wheel. Those are for audio volume controls. And you don't have to worry about your keys once again, because this vehicle is push start ignition. So all you want to do is put your foot on the brake, press and hold this button, and the vehicle will get started up for you. Let's take a better look at that driver information center there. So you can see information about the vehicle itself, about the trip you're taking. It's all right there in front of the driver, controlled at their fingertips. You can also look at different options. So there's your traction stability. You can also change units if you're crossing borders and that's needed. So coming to the center now, we'll look at the main menu here. So it is a touchscreen, as you can see, color touchscreen. You have time and temperature displayed down in the right hand corner. If you click this audio icon, you can see what music is playing. You can flip through AM, FM, and XM radio. You can also set favorite radio stations along the top here. To get back to that main menu, you can either hit the button down here or the home button down here. You can connect your mobile device to the vehicle, so you could take advantage of hands-free calling. This vehicle is also compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. As well, it has a built-in navigation system, so clicking that, it will bring up a map. So it'll bring up a map. You can see where you are currently. You can input a destination, make sure you don't get lost along the way. Moving down from there, you have your hazard lights, as well as the climate control settings. So this vehicle is equipped with dual climate zones here in the front seat. This dial will control the driver's seat temperature, this one the passenger seat temperature. You can either have them set to different temperatures or sync them up to the same temperature. Moving down from there, some storage space, as well as a lightning USB auxiliary input, as well as an auxiliary power outlet. Moving back in between the seats now, a couple of cup holders. We have quite a few options in this little area here. So you have an option for both the driver and the passenger to have heated or cooled seats. So no matter what the weather is outside, you can be sure that you'll be comfortable in the vehicle here. You also have hill descent control, as well as the drive mode selector. So you have options for 2-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, off-road mode, as well as tow or haul mode. Back from there, you have this nice little space to put your phone while you're driving. Make sure your hands free. Here in the center, you have this nice leather wrapped center armrest. Opening that up, plenty of storage space down below. You have a light in here to make sure you see what you're doing, as well as this nice little separator here and 2 USBs. Taking a look up from there, you have this gorgeous panoramic sunroof here. It does come with a shade. Let's first look at the sunroof controls. So there's the controls for the sunroof and for the shade. So if we take a look at, there's the tilt function of the sunroof, and of course you have your slide function. It goes all the way back. We'll bring that back up so we can look at the shade now. So the shade's going to come all the way from the back there. Using the button I just showed you, we can get that up. You can stop it wherever you want, so you can customize how much you want the shade to be pulled out, depending on what people's preferences are in the vehicle here. But it does cover it all the way, which we'll see in just a second. And there you have it, complete coverage of that sunroof if that is what you're looking for. Also up here you have a nice little sunglasses case. As well, you have 3 garage door openers, and this vehicle does have access to OnStar services, and all the settings for those are just up here. Take a look now at the back of the vehicle here. So lined along the rear of the vehicle are parking sensors, because this vehicle has rear park assist, so those will alert the driver inside the vehicle if the terrain is getting too close to anything while in reverse, another safety feature of this 2018 Terrain. So to open up this trunk now, you can use the button located in the handle here, or even easier, you can use the button located right here on the key fob. So what you want to do is make sure the vehicle is unlocked, and then you want to press this trunk button twice, and the trunk will open up nice and easily for you. Taking a look inside here, plenty of storage space. There's some additional storage space underneath should you need it. You also have some hooks on the left and right hand side if you want to attach a net or rope or something to make sure the cargo doesn't move around too much during the trip. You also have this nice retractable cargo cover here if you want to use it. You just line it up with the little inserts on the side. As you can see, it just kind of sits on top of any cargo that may be back here, keeps it protected during the trip. You can have it back in place just as it was earlier, or you can remove it completely, totally up to you. You also have 2 levers back here. These will fold the second row seating flat to give you so much more trunk space, so I'll show you that now. There's one, and the second one. There we go. So as you can see, those are lying flat. I'll show you how to do it in the second row of seating in just a second here, but it is quite obvious how much more room it gives you in the back here. So to close up the trunk, you have a handle located up here on the right, or even easier, you can use the button located beside that handle, and the trunk will close all on its own. So we'll take a look at the second row of seating now. Once again, we have the remote keyless entry feature, so when you have the key fob on you, one press that button will get the door unlocked. Taking a look on the inside, you have some storage space on the door, as well as the controls for the power windows. Some storage space located behind both the passenger seat and the driver's seat as well. You get a little airflow back here with these 2 vents. As well, there is an option for the passengers in the back seat here to have heated seats, as well as 2 USBs and a power outlet down at the bottom there. This seat can fit 3 people in the back here. However, if no one is taking up that center seat, you can simply pull down on the tab. You get a nice little armrest, as well as 2 cup holders. And I showed you in the trunk how to fold the second row of seating flat, but you can also do it without opening the trunk using this little handle beside the headrest here. Pulling on that and pushing down, the seat lies flat. Of course, it works the same way for the other half of this bench here. And once again, you just get so much more trunk space with that flat seat. To get it back into its normal upright position, you just want to push back until it clicks into place. Here is a final look at the 2018 Terrain Denali. Here you see the fog lights down there, as well as that unique Denali grille. Once again, the 2018 Terrain Denali all-wheel drive in red quartz tint coat with OnStar services, including a Wi-Fi hotspot. If you'd like to give this one a test drive, come on down to Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we will always do whatever it takes.